coach told me I can never miss a Monday. Hey, look, it's never miss a Monday. Hey, look, it's never miss a Monday. Hey, look, it's never miss a Monday. Coach told me I can never miss a Monday. Hey, look, it's never miss a Monday. Hey, look, it's never miss a Monday. Wine on Saturday, wine on Sunday. But coach told me I can never miss a Monday.
Good evening. Welcome to the Monday Night Live Real Estate Call-In Show with Coach Mike. I'm your host, Rick Davis. If you don't follow me on social media, I invite you to do so at Prime Real Estate Rick. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in residential or commercial real estate anywhere in the great state of Texas, but especially here in our lovely city of Houston, you can reach me directly on Instagram at Prime Real Estate Rick. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody that's checking us out this week live on YouTube and Facebook. This is your invitation to get involved in tonight's show. You can leave myself or Coach Mike a relevant real estate question in the comment section, and we may very well be able to get your question answered on tonight's show. I want to take a little time to introduce my co-host. He is not only a highly successful real estate broker, but most importantly, he is the co-founder of Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. I want to thank him so much for chiming in with us on Monday Night Live. And I'd like to introduce to our audience, CEO Coach Mike, Mr. Michael G. Davis. How are you?
What is going on, man? It's Monday. Prime Real Estate Rick. We're here, ready to get that good advice. What's happening?
Man, it's great to be here, man. Coming off a really exciting weekend. It's great to be here with you and see what kind of great questions we're able to field from the real estate community at large, man. So how has everything been going in your world, Coach Mike? And how's everything been going over at Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm?
Man, staying super busy. Like, it's just bananas. So the Texas Realtors Convention was here in H-Town at the Marriott Marquis. Shout out to the team. Put on an amazing event. All of the realtors from throughout the state came down and networking, education. You know, we were able to see new leaders were installed. So it was an amazing time, and I was able to, some of our Brooks and Davis agents met us up there. So this was the first time participating in the conference. So I was able to show them around and, introduce them to some people. And they was able to kind of get into this leadership world and this volunteer world to help make our career more, make our industry more sound. So that was exciting.
No, it's great when you're able to host these type of events here in the city of Houston. You do so much traveling, being part of national organizations, getting to see other markets, sharing best practices. So for you as a leader here in the Houston area, how did it feel to be a host this time, to have all of the people that you usually meet up with out of town come to your city?
Man, Rick, fresh off of like 7 trips already this year, I was ecstatic about not having to make it 8. Lucky me this year, the Texas Realtors Conference and the National Association of Realtors Conference is both here in Houston. So I do not have to travel anymore to go to a major convention this year.
That's outstanding, man. Well, I'm glad you were able to save some of those frequent flyer miles, man. Thank you so much for sitting in this week with us on the Monday Night Live Real Estate Call-In Show, because without you, we wouldn't be able to get these questions submitted to Coach Mike. So if you have time, sir, and if you're ready to field our first question, we have some really exciting questions from the real estate community.
I'm ready, man. Let's go.
Let's see what we have for Coach Mike this week. Coach Mike, what tools or apps do you suggest for staying on top of daily tasks?
Man, Rick, that is such a tough one because, man, it's taken me years, man, if not decades, to figure out a system that works for me. Mm-hmm. Right? So that's a hard one, man. It takes time to figure out something that makes sense. And I don't really know it. And then Rick, I feel like it evolves, right? There were times in my career where I used apps to keep me on top of the to-do list. There were times where I used my journal. It was handwritten. right? There are times that I've used the note in my phone, right? What I use now, man, I just use the Google Calendar. I created me a all day event, and I call it things to do in that all day event. And I have them listed in the Google Calendar. So I don't even, I guess what I was turning into a minimalist, and I was like, man, it's time to consolidate. So
let's give some shout outs though, Coach Mike, because one of the things that I've been able to glean for you over the years, hearing not only your trainings, but talking to you one-on-one on Monday Night Live and offline, is that you've always impressed upon everybody on the team the value of a great CRM.
Yeah, that's true.
Of our audience who may not necessarily be experienced with a CRM, could you first talk to them about what a CRM is in the real estate field and why is it that it's so valuable of a tool to Mr. CEO, Coach Mike?
Well, I want to say that first, let me iterate the fact that it's a tool, because a lot of times people get caught up on what kind of CRM, which one is better. Should I spend money on this one or that one or this one? So I said again, it's a tool. Now, why am I reiterating it? I'm reiterating it because just like any other tool, if you don't know how to use it, then it's no good to you, right? So most people, Rick, don't know how to use a CRM. They haven't built the habit of or the type of behavior that's needed, that's critical to being able to get the most out of your CRM, right? And as simple as it sounds, Rick, the most critical behavior that people need to build within themselves is when they get a lead, put it in there. Like that's the most simple habit that most agents never overcome. You get a lead, you put it in the CRM. Find a single source to put all your leads when you attract them, right? Once you do build that habit, and see, I know at Brooks and Davis, Rick, our agents don't even get a CRM until they can prove that they can do that. They start off with a spreadsheet. Until you show me, when you get a lead, you add them to this lead tracker. You got to show me that you can add them to the lead tracker and that you can pull that up every day. And that if you can't show me that you can do that with this simple spreadsheet, I don't want to introduce all the complexities of a CRM. That's too much. That's going to be overwhelming for you, right? But once you do build that habit, Rick, and once you show yourself approved and you promote it, you graduate to the CRM, man, it does a multitude of things. Talking about daily tasks, it's something that it does. It will remind you can use your CRM to keep track of the tasks that are needed. Matter of fact, you can build checklists inside of your CRM, and it'll populate your to-do list for you based on all the properties. Like if you got 5 properties or 5 buyers and you got different things that you need to do for all of them, you go into your CRM, man, and it'll give you your list of your daily to-dos. Now, for me, I like to have stuff on my phone, right? So the CRM that we utilize, that's just not a component that worked for me. Some people, they do everything out of the CRM. Like it's all totally connected. And at one point I tried that. It just didn't work for me. But you can absolutely do that in the CRM. But again, Rick, until you've shown yourself approved that you can master that habit, you don't need to be introducing nothing other than a spreadsheet.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you bringing that up because things like CRM are tools that so many agents hear, they may pay for, not necessarily know how to utilize, and they're investing income and investing resources on a monthly basis in a tool that they're not utilizing or underutilizing. So
absolutely. Let me tell you where we really start getting the most bang for our buck out of our CRM. And we've had our CRM for years. I started getting the most bang for my buck when I brought on a virtual assistant. And what that did was, Rick, that gave me somebody that can go in there, go into that CRM and begin building out a lot of this stuff. They began to be able to, they can build out drip campaigns that I can add people to. They can add people to the CRM, right? From the people that we're attracting. They can build out the checklist that I'm talking about, a checklist for working with buyers, a checklist working for sellers, a checklist, they can build those out, transaction management. So when I brought in my VA, when I brought in another person, that's when I was really fully able to utilize the CRM to its full capacity, right? When you got somebody else that can manage the data. If you're a single agent, man, it's gonna be really hard to maximize the use of the CRM, because you're gonna have to spend so much time building it out, and that stuff don't make you no money, Rick. The way that you make money is by closing transactions. So building all this stuff inside of that CRM, that ain't making you no money, right? So if it was me, man, I would spend my energy and my time put myself in a position where I can close transactions, and each transaction that I close, put some money to the side, and then bring in somebody, a virtual assistant, and then have them build out the CRM and all that stuff for me.
Makes good sense, Coach Mike. I urge everyone in the audience to take those tidbits, take those gems, and file them away, because to Coach Mike's point, these are things that when you're ready, this will be a conversation, an episode, and something to refer back to put you in a position to effectively use the CRM of your choice, man. Appreciate that knowledge and know-how, Coach Mike, man. Great job.
Because them CRMs, Rick, man, they can get really expensive.
No, I understand totally,
expensive, man. And if you're spending all that money, man, some of them is upwards of $100. If you're spending all that money, man, and you're not able to utilize the tool to its capacity, what's the point?
I understand totally, man. Great job. This is just an example of the type of platform that Coach Mike and myself have taken the time to curate and build over time. If this is your first episode of the Monday Night Live Real Estate Call-In Show, we urge you to hit the like button, share, subscribe, chime in with us every Monday night, because we have a great audience, and the real estate agents and the real estate professionals in our audience always submit some of the most thought-provoking questions, like you heard Coach Mike just answer. Coach Mike, we do have a second question teed up for you this week, sir. So if you have some more wisdom to expound upon our audience, I'd like to present to you, sir. Question number 2.
Man, I am ready, my brother. Ready, Freddy.
Let's see what we got for Coach Mike. Coach Mike, how can I follow up with unresponsive leads without seeming pushy?
Ooh, how not to seem pushy? Well, Rick, I guess that's a good question.
I pose the question to you this way, Coach Mike. Is it possible to be pushy with someone you have not spoken to?
It's that word pushy, right? Because it's all relative, right? So a lot of times we take what we consider as pushy, but the person, that may not be how they're defining it. Like it's relative, right? So I'm gonna hit two different things, but I feel like both of them are important. That's why I want to hit both of them as it relates to this. All right. The first thing that I want to hit as it relates to this is you want to become a person of influence. All right. That's something that I talk to Brooks and Davis signature agents, and I tell them, when it comes to our sales bucket, which is our lead management, like when you get the lead and you're kind of managing those leads and you're fostering those relationships, you're nurturing those leads. What you're ultimately trying to do is you're trying to position yourself as a person of influence to that person. And the reason that you want to position yourself as a person of influence is because you're going to need to build trust, enough trust that not only they're going to want to do business with you, but number 2, that they're going to do what you advise them to do. Because that's a very hard thing right there, is to get people to follow through with your advice. So you got to position yourself as a person of influence. So this is the question that I posed my team. I was like, how do you do it? What's the way to position yourself and to build trust? Like, what's the easiest way? So they were thinking about it. They were pondering it. And ultimately, you got to show up, right? When we think of our parents, right? We think of our parents and we think of the level of trust that we have in our parents. What is it that most parents, when it comes to their kids, they show up for them, right? They come home every day. They make sure they got the food, they got the clothes, the extracurricular, they show up. And because they show up, we trust them, like we trust our parents. So when it comes to leads, and whether they're responsive or unresponsive, if you keep showing up, what's going to happen is they're going to begin to trust you. You're going to become the real deal. You're not going to be like all these other people that came today and they was gone tomorrow. Like they just stayed long enough, right? A lot of the unresponsiveness, some of it is people are just busy, man. Life be lifing. Some of it is, I don't know if this person's serious. This person's stringing me along. Like this person, right? They like all the others. Like you don't know. But if you keep showing up, you're going to position yourself. You're going to become that person of influence that they trust. And you're going to start seeing those signs and those signals that solidify you as a person of influence in these people's lives. And they're going to start doing what you tell them to do, Rick. They're going to start doing it, right? And that's what you got to do. You got to get people to start taking your advice and doing it to put themselves in a position to where they can get ready and that they can do what it is they're trying to do. They got to trust you, all right? So that's the first part. Where showing up, you got to show up. So it may feel like it's you being pushy, but no, you just showing up. You letting them know, hey, I'm showing up for you. All right. Now, the second thing is to make it easier, we follow a process. We call it ABC follow-up. Simple as ABCs. All right. When we get a lead, we classify them as either B or C. And that's going to tell us how often we're going to follow up with them. That's going to help with that whole feeling of pushy, right? So even with they unresponsive, this is what I'm going to do because they're a B lead. So I'm going to do this every month. Or they're a C lead, all right? I'm going to do this every month, regardless of if they're responding or not. I'm going to do this. I'm going to show up, all right? B leads, anybody that's looking to do something in less than 90 days. Less than 90 days, right? So that's buy a house, sell a house. Less than 90 days, you're a B lead. If that's your intention. In your mind, my intention is I want to do it less than 90 days. Boom, you're a B lead. C lead, anybody want to do it more than 90 days. In your intention, when I talk to you, when I have my very first conversation with you, and I'm going to ask you how soon you want to do it, you're going to tell me in less than 90 days or more than 90 days. Then I'm going to rank you. You either a B, you a C. All right? For my B leads, I call them twice a month. Simple. Twice a month. The week of the 1st, the week of the 15th. Call it payday. Think of the payday. The week of the 1st, the week of the 15th. Starting on Monday. Whatever the Monday is of that week. Whatever the Monday is, the week of the 1st, I'm going to start calling my B leads. Whatever the Monday is, the week of the 15th, I'm going to call my B leads. All right? That's B leads. If you're a C lead, I'm going to call you once a month. The week of the 8th. Beginning on Monday, again. And that's it, Rick. Simple as ABC. So now you're going to say, well, Mike, what about the A leads? What's an A lead? An A lead must be somebody that want to buy right now. They ready to do it within 30 days. They serious. They got their pre-approval. They got all that. They ready to go. That's got to be what an A lead is, Rick. That is not what an A lead is. First of all, them kind of people don't even show up, Rick. When the last time you seen one of them?
No, you don't get that very often at all.
You don't ever get it. They unicorns. They going to walk through you. They're going to say, hey, Rick, Michael G. Davis, pre-approved already. This is how much my money. I got 20 grand saved up in the account. I already see what house I'm ready to go. I just need you to fill out this. That's a unicorn. All right? So there's no such, this is what I tell them, Rick. There's no such thing as an A lead, if that's how you define it. All right? But now, this is how we define an A lead. An A lead is anybody where you don't know if they're a B or a C. That's an A lead. Okay? Now, why do we define A leads that way? Because you're going to get referrals. People are going to say, hey, so-and-so want to buy a house. Awesome. Can you give me their name and their phone number? You're going to get their number. You're going to call them, Rick, and they're not going to answer the phone. So since they don't answer the phone, you don't know if they're a B or a C. So what are they?
The A.
They're A,
yeah.
Right? So when do we call A leads? We call them every day until you get them on the phone, until you can determine if they're a B or a C. Even if you do get them on the phone and maybe they can't talk, I can't talk right now, I'm going to call you back. So you ain't got time to really go through the questions with them. Mm-hmm. Every day you're going to call them. Some days you leave a message. Some days don't leave a message. Just bang it. Call. A-leads we call every day. Every day, every other day until we figure out if they're a B or a C. And then once we figure out if they're a B or a C, either twice a month or once a month. We know when to do it. And it's like clockwork, Rick. Nothing changes. There's no deadlines on how many times you call. You're just going to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. You're going to keep showing up, right? And it's as simple as ABCs.
That, what you illustrated, shows the value of organization, consistency, and commitment. Mm-hmm. And when you build and follow those processes, it almost makes it almost comical to use the word pushy when it comes to what it is that we do. And it just brings us back to the original question. And so to the person who submitted the question, let's eliminate that word pushy from our vocabulary.
Right.
Let's follow, emulate the steps that Coach Mike gave. You gave very detailed information about the ABC follow-up program. These are things that if you're a Brooks & Davis affiliate member or if you're a Brooks & Davis agent, these are the type of tidbits that you go over during your one-on-one coaching.
All the time.
So, Coach Mike, we always get to a point of a show where we talk about what we have on tap this week at Brooks & Davis, what you can expect if you are a follower of Brooks & Davis TV, or if you're an affiliate member, or if you're part of Brooks & Davis Signature. So, Coach Mike, what type of things do we have on tap? What can we expect from Brooks & Davis TV this week? And what kind of things are on the horizon over at the brokerage?
Absolutely, Rick. Well, the biggest thing, baby, is it's coming. It's coming. Once again, the annual real estate summit. Rick, right. We're going on our 6th year of our annual real estate summit. And this one's going to be bigger and better than ever, man. I am so excited about what's taking place in this year's summit. So we're starting off with our vendors, right? If you're a business owner and you're looking to get in front of hundreds of motivated buyers, sellers, and investors all in one day, October 18th, baby, it's your time. It's your moment. This is your chance. Man, the annual real estate summit is happening October 18th. We're going to be at the Bethel's Empowerment Center in Houston, and we're inviting vendors like you to showcase your business. As a vendor, man, you'll connect with over 200 plus attendees from Houston's Black and Latino communities, gain direct exposure through our programs, social media, and stage shout outs, and you could build relationships with potential clients and community leaders. Vendor tables are starting as low as $200, but space is limited. We only have 42 tables. And once they're gone, they are gone, Rick. They are out of here. All right. We have our early bird going up until September 15th. So if you get your vendor table taken care of before September 15th, you're going to get a discount. Man, all you got to do is go to churchrealestatesummit.com. We got the website scrolling at the bottom, churchrealestatesummit.com. Don't wait. Reserve your vendor table today at churchrealestatesummit.com. Man, lock in your spot. Let's grow together, man. The Real Estate Summit is coming, Rick. It is coming, and I'm excited about it, my brother. All right, so Monday Night Live, you all know you've just experienced our live call-in show. We do it every Monday. It's myself and my partner, Mr. Prime Real Estate Rick, and we're answering real estate questions from the audience and providing advice for real estate professionals. Do it every Monday, and we go live on Facebook and YouTube, BND TV. It's the start of BND TV. All right, tomorrow we're going to be doing our Real to Life podcast. It's our weekly show every Tuesday. We go live at 12:30 where I interview very special guests. Tomorrow we're going to be having Miss Jessica Wilhite. Not only is she a real estate professional, she's also an engineer, and she spends time between Houston and Atlanta. So she's a dual area real estate professional. So you're definitely going to want to see how she manages being and operating in 2 different states. And being an engineer. So tomorrow at 12:30, you're going to hear that story. I can't wait to share and for you to learn about what Jessica has to share tomorrow. Also tomorrow at 2:30, we're going to be doing our Real Estate Happy Hour live. And it's a B&D TV show where we go live on Facebook and YouTube. with hosts and special guests discussing social media trending topics, current events, real estate industry related topics, along with some real estate professionals. Along with some advice, real estate advice to consumers. It's a real estate professionals talking about randomness. And the best part about this show, Rick, is that the audience has the opportunity to get on screen with us and share their thoughts. Now, Rick, I'm going to cede my time and my energy to allow you to come on board, brother, and tell these people why they need to get locked into the Prime Real Estate Network on this Thursday.
Appreciate it, Coach Mike, man. I want to invite everyone in the audience to check out the Prime Real Estate Network Live. I host that show every Thursday at noon Central Time, along with the other co-founder of Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, the Texas Real Estate King, Mr. Larry W. Brooks. If you have not had the opportunity to check out the Prime Real Estate Network, I urge you to go to our YouTube channel. You can search the Prime Real Estate Network. Last week, we had a great conversation with Ms. Rhonda Hutchison, mortgage lender, professional, expert, lady boss, entrepreneur, and all-around financial leader, man. It was a great conversation. She shared gems with how you should consider value in a property when it's time to refinance and the state of the lending market today. So check us out every Thursday, noon Central Time, the Prime Real Estate Network Live. Thanks, Coach Mike.
Man, absolutely, Rick. And if they want to see that past episode, man, all they got to do is go to the YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Search it out, the Prime Real Estate Network Live on YouTube.
Y'all go and check out those past episodes. All right, man. So look, we got the Houston Real Estate Channel. It's powered by Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm. If you are not already subscribed, go ahead, scan that QR code, subscribe today. It's a comprehensive guide to exploring all the vibrant neighborhoods in and around Houston. You're going to be able to get valuable insights on Houston's real estate market with our diverse range of videos, including in-depth market reports and essential tips for buyers and sellers. Subscribe today. All right, real estate agent. Oh, no. Okay, so also we want to, we go. All right, real estate agents. Are you ready to take your career to new heights with a brokerage that puts you first? At Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, we offer something no one else does, a powerful money-back guarantee. We believe in our support so much that if you don't close a transaction within 90 days, we'll refund every dollar you paid to us. And if a year goes by and you still haven't closed, we'll even refund your payments to HAR, the MLS, and Super, because your success is our priority. At Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, you're not just joining a brokerage, you're becoming part of a community that's dedicated to your growth. So take us up on that guarantee. All right. Also, no matter whether you're a licensed agent ready to elevate your career or you're on your way to earning your real estate license, we've got a place for you. First, we'll talk about our World Changers community. It's all about connection. It's about collaboration. It's about unlocking the full potential of your real estate career, right? You don't have to be licensed. You can be a part of, you do have to be licensed, but you don't have to be a member of Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm. Right. So I was actually on a group coaching today, and we had some members that were not Brooks & Davis agents, and they were asking about it. They were actually members of our real estate student affiliate program, and they were asking, hey, is there a way for us to stay connected but not join your brokerage firm because y'all give a lot of training and classes and things like that? And I said, absolutely. The way you do it is by becoming a member of our World Changers community. And the members of our World Changers community, they get access to our classes. They get access to a weekly group coaching with us, and they don't even have to move their license over to Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm. It's crazy that we offer these things, but that's because we're so committed to our mission of developing 175,000 top producing agents. That's what we're about. So if you're interested in signing up for the World Change community, all you got to do is visit the link that's on the screen. It'll take you less than 60 seconds, and boom, you're a part of it. You're connected to the community. All right. So now, if you're in the process of obtaining or interested in getting your real estate license, you'll be able to discover the exclusive opportunity that's waiting for you with our Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm student affiliate membership. The reason that I was even in the joint session with this young lady was because she is a member of our real estate student affiliate program. Our student affiliate members, they can meet with me once once a week. We can talk real estate. I gave her some nuggets and some insights about how this business works. But then we also talked about the test and her plan and gave her some tidbits and some ways to approach things. You get all of that, even access to our study hall when you join our real estate student affiliate program. So it's for those individuals that are pursuing their license. Again, all you got to do is go to the link on the screen. It'll take you less than 60 seconds to sign up as a real estate student affiliate, and boom, you are in business with us. All right. Finally, we want you to stay in the loop by following us on LinkedIn for industry insights, Instagram for behind the scenes fun, Facebook for lively discussions, and YouTube for exclusive video content. Join the community, search Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm on each platform, hit the follow or subscribe button. Don't miss out on the latest updates and exciting content. We'll see you there.
Outstanding, Coach Mike, man. I'm always so pleasantly surprised at the amount of worthwhile information and mentorship you offer on a weekly basis. So huge shout out to you. Huge shout out to the leadership team. Huge shout out to everybody over at Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm. As we as real estate professionals embark on this week of real estate activities, helping people buy, sell, or invest, do you have any thoughts or anything that you would like to share with the audience in closing this week, Coach Mike, that they may be able to see as a symbol of inspiration or motivation, something that you've thought that may be worthwhile for everyone checking us out today?
No, absolutely, Rick. I definitely want to. So I mentioned earlier I was at this Texas Realtors Conference. These are some of the top agents in the state, period, right? And I'm asking them, Rick, how's business? How business? And I was getting the same thing that I've been feeling, Rick. Man, this thing about to turn, bro, right? People are coming. Leads are coming. People are asking. People are inquiring. People are wondering, that fear. We're seeing that leave when it comes to the buyers, right? There was so much apprehension and anxiety when it came to the marketplace, and we're starting to see that go away. Like, people are back desiring and interested in wanting to take those next steps, man. So if you were one of the ones that didn't give up, that didn't get tired, that didn't get frustrated, that didn't start making rash decisions and getting jobs and all that other stuff, then you're in a keep with it. You're in a prime position. You should start seeing it too. So make sure you answer your phone when they call. Rick, you laughing. Look, when they call, answer it. Call them back. Make sure you call them back. Make sure you respond to their text messages, right? Because it's changing. It's transitioning. Do it.
No, absolutely. It's definitely a buyer's market, man. Everything from that standpoint is starting to turn. So I agree. I hope everyone in the audience can take those words and allow that to bring them up, to inflate, to help add the energy to get out there and continue doing the work, man. So thanks so much, Coach Mike, man. Doing this show with you every Monday does such a great part of helping inspire me for the week. I hope it does everything for that in the audience as well. Before we sign off this week, Coach Mike, I want to thank you again. I look forward to everything that's coming out on BND TV. I urge everyone to check us out on Thursday on the Prime Real Estate Network Live. I want to thank you. My name is Rick Davis. My co-host is CEO Coach Mike, Mr. Michael G. Davis, co-founder of Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm. Until next Monday Night Live, when it's time for our real estate call-in show, we ask everyone in the audience to please be safe and be blessed.